Hi everyone. I know that many have a fear of flying on an airplane. It's called aerophobia. I wonder what people like that would feel if their plane just disappeared. Not in the sense of exploded or something like that happened to him, but in reality, just disappeared. People also disappeared. But where? According to history, the plane with 57 passengers on board made a flight from New York to Miami in 1955. However, something unimaginable happened. It just disappeared. The story didn't end there. After 37 years, he still landed, but not at his destination, but in Venezuela. The pilots could not understand where they were, so in fear they lifted the plane into the air. No one else saw it. Here is such a story. Everywhere it is written that there is irrefutable evidence that this really happened. Well, let's try to figure it out. Flight 914. If you type this into the search, you can read the full story with dialogues. And I really like to read the discussion under such news. It seems that now every thug knows what string theory is and who Stephen Hawking is. Everyone is so smart. They tell their version of how the plane disappeared, where they were, attribute conspiracy theory and other nonsense to it, but no one tries to get to the bottom of the truth. Same thing on YouTube. Do you even know how many videos about Flight 914 I watched? 2. And it's the same everywhere. You really annoy me. I could also start talking about the theory of wormholes, about time paradoxes, like all these bores. Just why? They don't understand this shit. I don't even understand. But I don't need to. I actually already know the answer to what really happened with Flight 914. I promise you that in my story, I will put everything in its place and there will be no doubts. So, here we have Miami, destination. And here is Venezuela, the place where they flew in the end. And this is the Bermuda Triangle, but today it's not about it. They flew and disappeared. Shit can happen, because they have appeared. After 37 years. Just imagine what their faces looked like. Everything around has changed. As the story goes, the pilot was just shocked when he saw a jet in the parking lot. I don't know why exactly he was shocked because jet planes were back in 1954.
What plane did you see? I saw these a year ago.
And before taking off in an unknown direction, the pilot accidentally or deliberately dropped the calendar for 1955.
Time to get out of here, Johnny. Losers. What to throw at them?
Here is the notepad.
In the comments they often say, look here, the calendar. Why don't you prove it? But I learned how to use the internet. I'm not a moron. I took one, sat for 2 minutes, and found that this is a calendar for 1965 and found somewhere on an abandoned oil rig. So far, little converges. There is also a recorded radio contact. But no, it's not. It mysteriously disappeared, as always. I need to find more clues. Aha! I'll look for it on American sites. It is logical that if a plane and people disappear, then relatives begin to look for them. And I found to my surprise. I thought it was fake. Respected newspaper's Weekly World News, in a special issue of Fantastic Stories, describes this story in detail. This newspaper was published in May 1993. And indeed, everything is the same as on Russian sites. Word for word. Well, honestly, I didn't expect. I even decided to read the online version of this edition. There was also an article that a Bigfoot was born to a woman, and also that Hitler was actually a woman. What just nonsense? I think it's quite funny. Oh yes, I forgot to say that this newspaper is a joke and all the stories there are fiction.
Tre små kinesere på Høybroplass satt og spilte på en kontrabass. Så kom en konstabel og spurte hva det var. Tre små kinesere på
Shit.
It was produced from 1979 to 2007. They even have a website and a funny screensaver. I don't understand why people are too lazy to find information if the history contains the name of the aircraft, flights, names. We live in the fucking internet age. I have no idea what can be found there. I even found what story could form the basis of this fairy tale. I'm such a good guy. In 1955, the Douglas DC-4 crashed on Medicine Bow. The exact same plane crashed into a mountain and 66 people died. At the time, it was the worst plane crash in the USA. It's so, by the way, don't believe everything they say on the internet. All they care about is popularity and a lot of likes. As you can see, it doesn't bother me. This story has been circulating on the internet for a very long time, and I don't understand why it's now and everyone noticed. Probably nothing to publish at all. All these publics with facts are like farting in the air. I hope that soon these facts will actually be facts, not stupid stories that take 10 minutes to expose. Maybe 11. I would like to believe, but it's hard to believe. Put like if you already knew without me that this story is bullshit. But I was asked to tell about it.
Dude.
Also be sure to subscribe to the channel. See you soon.
Bye, darling.
Kisses you.
See you tomorrow, darling. Darling, I'm home.
Nothing you want to tell me?
Just after dinner.